15. This is the reason why we call ourselves Nigerian, African, American. But they are not our names. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
It shall come to pass in the future, Moses is prophesying. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you do not listen to the voice of the Lord, your God, not everyone's God, the God of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's name changed to Israel. So it's a name of a person, not of a country. Who called it a country? Not God. God gave the people the name. Yeah? So, look what it says.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments,
Some of them,
all his commandments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
and they overtook us also, because it happened to us. We went in slavery. The so-called native Indians, Latinos, and the so-called Negroes, and the rest spread out in the four corners of the earth. It happened to us. We went in slavery on slave ships. Look what it says, verse 37. This is why you're walking with the name, I'm a Nigerian, but you're not a Nigerian. What it says?
Verse 37. And thou shalt become astonished, my
All the curses that came upon us, if we are an astonishment, walking around what? With our pants sack down, with weeds, with stick hair on our head, read,
a proverb
yes,
and a byword.
a byword, nigger,
Bring it out among all nations.
among all the nations, wherever we are today, we walk like that. Read,
Whether the Lord shall lead thee.
who?
Whether the Lord shall
The Lord
lead
did
thee.
this to us, because we broke all the laws and commandments, read, and the proverb, that's Nigerian, that is Native American, that's African. There is no Africa, it's the land of Ham. Land of Ham is called. Africa comes from Leos Scipio Africanus. America comes from Amerigo Vespucci. These are the things that we should be learning in school. They never will teach you in school. So, how did we get transported from Africa to the Caribbean? How? By airplane? By what? Ship. You think it's in the Bible? Yeah, I'll read it for you out of the Bible. Deuteronomy 8 verse 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord,
And who?
and the Lord
The Lord did this to us, read.
shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So if we came out of Egypt on foot, why is he threatening us to say, hey, you're going by ship?
Bring it out.
Egypt has another meaning, so that's we're going to look for it. Look for the meaning of Egypt in Exodus 20 verse 2. What the Bible says? Is the God of everyone? Is the Lord the God of everyone? Okay, look what it says. This is
This is the book of
the
Exodus,
book of Exodus is for the Israelites. Read.
chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God.
Who's God?
I am the Lord thy
And the
God,
Lord, your God. Read.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
And what's the meaning?
out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means slavery. The real name of Egypt is Mizraim. So now you know the context. Now we go back to Deuteronomy 28 to 68. Read.
Verse 68. And the Lord,
Who?
and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Slavery.
again
Again, but how?
with ships.
With ships. Who went in slavery on slave
Bring
ships?
it out.
The so-called Negroes and the so-called Native Indians from North, Central, and South America, and also from the rest spread out in the four corners of the earth. This is what we should know. Read.
By the way, whereof I spake unto thee,
Exactly what Moses said it would happen. It happened. Read.
thou shalt see it no more again.
Egypt you would never see again. Read.
And there
When you come up the same ship,
ye shall be
so
sold,
what? You
sold
shall be sold
unto your enemies.
Your friends. Your
Enemies.
friends.
Enemies.
Your enemies. Not one. Enemies. A lot of them. Read.
For bondmen
For slave men.
and bondwoman.
And slave woman.
And no man shall buy you.
No man, no person with blood that does it on their own, no one can buy us. No one can save us. Understand? So what does God require from you when you got to know today? That you're not a Nigerian. Not a Nigerian. But who are you? An Israelite. But which tribe? Judah. Christ came from this tribe. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this?
Christ.
Christ. Okay. Let me read this for you before you leave, yeah? The color of Christ. If they lie to you about Christ, they lie to you about everything, yeah? What color are the angels? Yes. White, right? White and naked with the penis out the door. Those are wicked things, eh? Wicked things. The angels are all covered. Christ is covered. Everything is covered. They lie to us about everything. Adam and Eve were covered. Look what the Bible says. The revelation of Christ, yeah?
There's a revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto his servants.
So God gave this to John the Revelator, yeah? He's showing John how Christ, his son, looked like. Go to verse 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the seven,
Read.
and in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to his foot.
So he has a garment just like the brother there. He has a garment on, read. Not a dress, a garment. Like him, read.
And a girt about the belt.
So he has a belt on, read.
With the golden girdle.
But gold, but he has purple, read.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
His head and his hairs, all the hair on his head and his hairs were white and woolly. Who on earth has woolly hair? Like a sheep. This is more like a dog or a horse. Who has woolly hair on earth? Not us. What type of hair do I have? Woolly, right? What is this? Wool. Wool. You have wool. He has wool. We have wool. Texture is wool. Negroes. Yeah? Now what is that? So they know already this is wrong. The schools teaching lies. The Christianity churches teaching lies. They're lying in the Catholic churches. The Protestant churches. Seventh-day Adventists. They're all lying. Read.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
Yes,
as
woolly.
white as snow.
God is white. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So why? What is the first miracle that Christ did? Miracle that Christ did. He changed water into wine. So when you drink wine, your eyes turn red, right? So they know he has red eyes. This doesn't have red eyes. Read.
And his feet.
So your feet. Now look, your feet, it's the same color like your arms and your face, right?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Brass. What color is this? Brown. Is this brown? This devil is not brown. He's red. When he go in the sun, he's red.
That's
When he
right.
blushes, he's red. When he gets mad, he's red. So he's a red man. Esau, Edom. That's what the Bible called him. He raped his sister.
That's
And he
right.
killed his brother.
That's
And he's
right.
right big in Nigeria. Very big. In Brazil.
Bring it
Dominican
out.
Republic.
Bring it out.
In Portugal.
Bring it out.
All lies.
Bring it
Lies.
out.
So that's why. Why they give all these lies? So that you never would know who you are. You understand? So we'll continue reading.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Like this.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So when you burn something was brown, what color does it turn? Black. So
That's
Christ is
right.
black. This can never be Christ. Never. Caesar about Jesus' name. He's the devil the Bible speaks of. Revelation 13, you can read it. Can never be.
Let me show you something. Give me 2 minutes.
So look at this.
Give me 2 minutes.
What does the Lord require of
Make
us?
sure you read it.
A question. Do you have a cross on your
Let's
neck?
make sure you read it.
Yes.
Do you walk on a cross at home? Okay, do you have this at home? Because if you have this at home, you have to throw it away, yeah? Burn it.
Burn it.
Burn it.
That's right.
If your mother has it at home, burn it.
Bring it out.
Throw it away. Get rid of it.
Bring it out.
It's abomination unto the Lord, your God.
That's right.
That's what the Bible says, eh? So last thing. Have you ever seen this before? Never, right? Okay. When Christ comes, how will you recognize Christ? Because he also has it on. The angels also have it on. They're called fringes. I see you have a beard. Don't shave your beard. Don't put a ring on your beard. Because it's also a law that we have to keep. Yeah? Do not wear a dress. Do never wear a dress.
Bring it
Not
out.
even a joke. That's also cross-dressing is an abomination. But look what the Bible says about the fringes. Yeah? Why do we have them on? Read.
There's the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who?
The children of
So
Israel.
if you never knew you were Israelite, then you never know the Bible is speaking directly to you. When it says, speak unto the children of Israel. Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the border of their garment.
And then they have to put on fringes on the border of the garment. Just like we have one now. Read.
Throughout their generation.
From generation to generation, we must put on fringes. Why?
And that they put upon the fringe of the border a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of blue. I also have it. A ribbon of blue.
Bring it out.
He also has it. We all have it. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe,
Why must you put it on? Read.
that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
All the commandments, all the laws that you remember that pertains to us. The only law that we don't have to do anymore is the sacrificial law. Sacrificing of animals. Now we don't have to do that anymore.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation